Morning. I will explain this. But first, grab your coffee. It's Saturday morning. Let's connect, Virtual Coffee Club. It's Halloween. It's scary. And yeah. Hi, Mark. Please say hello or good morning in the comments as you join us for Virtual Coffee Club this morning. We're excited to have you come and have a place of connection with us, even on a scary Halloween morning. Nice hairstyle. That is you being kind in the kindness revolution. I remembered it was Halloween. Hello, Nina. I'm a mermaid, you guys. I'm wearing fishtails. So I, of course, know that it's Halloween today. But I think like minutes before going live to have coffee with you this morning, I was like, I should have put on a costume. I should be in the Halloween spirit. I should be Halloweeny for our coffee today. So this would be an under 2 minutes version of a mermaid that I could come up with. And I feel like my blue wig has seen better days. She's looking a bit ratty today. So then, as I was waiting, waiting for you to go for coffee with me, I thought, well, really, this outfit could be the mermaid who's seen better days. That's the name of my costume, the mermaid who has seen better days, a haggard mermaid, but is still a mermaid nonetheless. So this is as creative as I could be in 2 minutes this morning. So I feel like anybody who thinks that they can't throw together a Halloween costume, if that was your desire for today, if I can do something, I mean, we're not going to win any prizes or write home about it, but if I can do something in less than 2 minutes, you have all day to kind of figure that out. Except for you, Mark. Halloween's over in your neck of the woods. But anyway, that's that. So welcome to Virtual Coffee Club with the mermaid who has seen better days. But because we are a club where we hang out together and support each other, you will be fine helping this mermaid who has seen better days and have some fun with that. Thank you again to Jacqueline for joining us yesterday for Fun Friday morning. We are so excited about how we will continue our kindness revolution into November. And looking forward to ways that we are going to work on healthcare. We're going to work on self-help. We're going to work on ideas for being kind to ourselves while we're being kind to others. And that's what our November focus is going to look like. And it's going to be kind of fun. So that's that. What's on your mind today? What are you thinking about Halloween? Let's have a little bit of a conversation about that today, because I think we have some interesting mixed feelings about how we think Halloween will be, whether it's for your kids or your neighbors, your community, whatever that looks like. So let's talk about it a little bit. Are you going on, I don't know if I want to say as usual, but I guess our version of usual now? Are you carrying on that way? Are you looking for ways that you could be more safe? Are you feeling good about what that looks like? What are your plans? Do you want to share some of what you're doing for Halloween so we can share it within our coffee club community? Mark says his Halloween costume is very simple and Canadian style. He's going to wear a goalie mask. Yeah. See, costumes can be simple. They don't have to be complicated. You can find an old blue wig and be a washed up mermaid, a has-been mermaid. So those costumes are really easy to do. What do you think? How are you feeling about what Halloween looks like if you have kids and what that looks? We are going to trick or treat in a very small community and take safety measures that way. My son is going to trick or treat with people that are in his cohort already. So I think that is what we're going to do. That's what's fun. Great costume. Another day for you putting a smile on people's faces. Thank you, Kevin. That is kind for you to say. I don't know. A mermaid that has seen better days. I felt like, Mark, you're not washed up. No, but the costume, the girl of the costume is. I know some people are foregoing trick-or-treating altogether. And you know what? If that's the decision that makes you feel the most safe for your family, good on you. No one is going to be Halloween shamed in my neck of the woods because it's not cool. And if you don't want to hand out candy because you feel that doesn't work for you either, then don't. Just put a little sign on your door. Have a great night. Sorry, there's no candy here. Then people will know. Because I'm not sure lights on or lights off or what that rule was any year really works because kids go to the door whether there's lights or not. They're not looking for lights. They're high on candy. But yeah, I love to still see the Halloween spirit that is happening, and that I've seen lots of pictures of people who wore costumes to their workplace yesterday and will probably wear costumes to their workplace today. If you're out and about doing your Saturday errands and what that looks like, people will still be dressed up in costume. Yeah, most of them. I mean, I think the mask is the most accessorized piece of the costume this year, but it's been really cool to see how people have been, I guess, creative in incorporating that piece into their costume. And it's been really cool to see that spirit. And so what I think one of the great things about the Halloween spirit, whether you're someone who is for or against going through some of that tradition through a pandemic, is that the spirit is still alive through that. Doesn't that make you feel good? Doesn't that give you that sense of community when you see that that's not going to get people down? People are still going to use this opportunity to jump onto something that they're used to, hold on to it, and have a little bit of fun. So there you go. I feel like I need more glitter or something. Would really up this costume. Maybe it'll be an all-day thing. It's comfortable. But thank you to those who are keeping the spirit going and having some fun. What else is on your mind this morning? We haven't made it together for a Saturday morning for a little while because I tend to always sleep in on a Saturday morning. But I think after yesterday's really big nap that we talked about on yesterday's coffee club, I'm feeling pretty rested today. So things are good. So what does that look like for you today? How is your Saturday going? And what kind of plans do you have? This hair is very electric. I caught this one year was in a spelling bee, a community spelling bee, a fundraiser for the Literacy for Life Foundation. And so we dressed in costume because each team had a theme and whatever. And so that's where my blue hair came from. And then you just accumulate these weird pieces and you don't want to actually get rid of them because they might work for another costume another year or something. And so throwing together the mermaid who's seen better days costume in less than 2 minutes, that's where this comes into play. So if you're just joining us, that is my costume theme. Is just before coffee club, I went, oh my goodness, it's Halloween. I need to have a costume on to share in the love and spirit of Halloween with you today. So this is Mermaid Who Has Seen Better Days. And we are just having some fun this morning. Jenny, you're just getting ready for work. I hope you have a great day at work today. Dwayne, I need hair, period. You can borrow this blue wig anytime you like. I think it needs a little TLC, a little love. I didn't have time to, steam my hair or whatever it is you do to make wigs look good. But what do you got planned for your Saturday? I think, I don't know about you, but being a mom, there's the whole day to kill when Halloween falls on a weekend is a little bit difficult. Am I wrong here? And that you have the entire day to entertain your kid before they're allowed to go trick-or-treating, because all they're thinking about today is getting their costume on and going trick-or-treating. And we have hours to kill before that happens. And normally when it's during the week, right, you get home from school, then you're doing your after school routine, you have dinner, like there's ways to stretch it out that isn't quite so long. Does that make sense? So what else is planned for today? And it's just, we don't have the same opportunity for activities that we've had in the past, right? There's no community Halloween parties that we could attend. There's no, depending on what kind of sport your kid plays, some of them aren't able to play the sports that they normally play. And so here we are with hours to kill before trick-or-treating. Do you have any suggestions or ideas? I'm hoping that my child sleeps in really well. There's always that. Sounds like a chore day, right? Because you've got that really good negotiating tool of trick-or-treating to have at the end of the day of that. It'd been like, if you get this, and this done, trick-or-treating is the ultimate goal. Might be onto something there. Goal day, chore day. You gonna help me out with that? What are some ideas for you today? What's popping into your mind? On our kindness challenge calendar, let me find this for you. One last challenge for today. Jacqueline and I will be putting out November's calendar tomorrow because we've just had some fun with having a little bit of a daily challenge. So today's is fun. I hope you do this one, is to put a positive message on the sidewalk. And so I think this would be really cool, especially for community that is going to be headed out to do some trick-or-treating. And people will be walking around community tonight. Let's send them a message. Let's give them an opportunity to see a positive message. So if you got some sidewalk chalk, or grab some from the local dollar store, whatever that looks like, and put a positive message out on your front step, on the sidewalk leading up to your house, on a sidewalk around town. If you're headed anywhere to do any sort of Saturday errands today, maybe take that piece of sidewalk chalk with you and write a positive message on a sidewalk somewhere. I think this would be so great. And then as people are headed out to trick or treat with their families or to do something, maybe they're going to do a little Halloween parade of their own in their costumes, so their kids feel like they get to get out and be in the spirit of Halloween, because you don't have to go house to house if you're not feeling comfortable to do so. Maybe you're just going to trick or treat to your cohorts places. That's another great idea to work through that. Maybe you just want to have, let's get in our costumes and go for a bit of a walk and parade around a little bit that way. There's lots of different scenarios that you can do to still feel like you're in the Halloween spirit. So put a positive message out on the sidewalk today. Amanda says that they're going to do pumpkin carving this afternoon. Yes, we haven't done that yet either. It's like, when you're dyeing the eggs on Easter, that's, yeah. Also doing some baking. Well, we'll be doing a little parade past her house later for sure. So, yeah. That's the thoughts of a Saturday morning leading into Halloween. I hope you have a safe and happy Halloween. I hope whatever you choose to do today with your family brings you great joy. And I hope you feel like you have a bit of sense of community. If you do get dressed up in costume, would love to see your costumes. So post them on your social media, tag me in it. I would love to share some fun, positive, happy Halloween messaging through socials today. So let's have some fun with that also. And I wish you an exceptionally well Saturday. We will see you here tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Don't forget, for those of you, I don't know how all the time zone things work, but for my Alberta friends, we are falling back an hour tonight. An extra hour of watching that beautiful blue full moon that we're going to have tonight also, I think is going to be pretty cool. So don't forget that. So we'll be here at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to kick off Kindness Revolution Part 2, our November edition, where we be kind to ourselves. This mermaid who has seen better days is peacing out and hopes that you have a great rest of your Saturday. And we will talk to you tomorrow morning. Goodbye, my friends.